Good morning. It's been 30 years since our last royal wedding, and it seems like even longer since you've heard a story like this. An apology from a tabloid? After being threatened with a $50 million lawsuit, Star Magazine has publicly apologized to actress Katie Holmes. The Rag Mag put Katie on the cover of their January issue, insinuating she was addicted to drugs and couldn't get away from her husband, Tom Cruise, because of it. The apology in the magazine said, quote, "They did not intend to suggest that Ms. Holmes was a drug addict, although that cover kind of shows otherwise. Good for you, Katie. Holding their feet to the fire on this one for a change." Almost 2 years have passed since Michael Jackson died suddenly, and now it looks like at least one of the Jackson family members has moved into a business venture outside of music. Catherine, the Jackson family matriarch, has lent her name to the online floral distributor SendHerFlowers.com and used her love of gardening to personally pick out 6 arrangements that you too can order for your mom on Mother's Day. If you've been missing hard-hitting legal shows on TV that we used to have, like LA Law and Boston Legal, fear not. NBC reportedly in talks to produce a TV version of the 1991 Tom Cruise film, The Firm. John Grisham, who wrote the novel, then adapted that for the big screen version, has signed on as an executive producer of the show. That's a good sign for its future. NBC's fall schedule, along with those of the other major networks, will be out in mid-May. Just days after American Idol judge and Aerosmith frontman Steven Tyler admitted he suffered a drug relapse in 2008, another high-profile rocker is seeking help. Bon Jovi guitarist Richie Sambora is heading back to rehab. He last sought help in 2007, and after a grueling tour schedule over the last year, says he's been drinking too much and needed help getting his life back on the right track. Band members have been reportedly supportive of his decision as they take a brief hiatus from touring and recording. And some good news from a former boy bander on his way to Kansas City this summer. Former New Kid on the Block Donnie Wahlberg helped some of his fans out with the power of Twitter to find a kidney, of all things. After hearing the story of a superfan, Bobette Miller, who is in need of a kidney, he passed along information about her story to his social network, which prompted hundreds of calls to Vanderbilt University's medical center where Miller was staying. One of those calls, a perfect match. That transplant is now on the schedule for June. And don't forget, we get to see Donnie and the rest of the guys here a month later, July 15th at Sprint Center. Don't forget to catch the entertainment beat every Saturday right here on NBC Action News Weekend Today. I'm Tony Lorino with 99.7 The Point.